Folktale is a brand new game that just came out on the Steam store earlier this week. It is currently in pre-alpha and is being sold as an early access game on the store. Folktale was developed and is being published by Games Foundry. Currently, the only game mode available is a tutorial, but down the line, a sandbox and a map editor will be developed for the game. The game focuses on a combination of real-time strategy and RPG elements. Currently, buildings can only be placed in fixed positions, but down the line, when the map editor is released, buildings can be placed almost anywhere. Resource spots must be captured to collect from them. And they do run out, so exploration is key to your kingdom's survival. The combat system in this game is very point-and-click-esque. Select the unit or units and send them over to attack. They do auto-attack if the enemies are in range. Now, for the RPG aspect of the game, villagers have 5 skills, depending on what job you assign them to, all of which benefit at the job at hand. Militia have law-related skills, farmers have farming-related skills, so on and so forth in that manner. Now, each villager can be selected and micromanaged with the equipment. That will benefit said character. Alongside the equipment, there's also skill points that can be assigned. Aside from the gameplay elements, Folktale also has a wide variety of humorous dialogue.
What's the plan?
We go down there, and they're all like, "Oh no, please don't make us into slaves." And we take them back up to the big man.
They got any protection, bruv?
Nah, man, that's the best thing, they got nothing.
Let's do this!
I hear you, man, let's do it.
And some entertaining characters, to say the
We're going
least.
to get Jeffro.
Aren't you forgetting someone?
Oh yeah, best get the wife too. Let's get tooled up.
No, Hobbles! My beautiful Hobbles! They've stolen you away from me!
You all right, mate?
No, I am not all right. Those filthy goblins have stolen my Hobbles away from me. Oh, I can't stand the thought of their filthy, rough hands all over him. I feel faint. No!
Who are you? And what you doing out here in the middle of nowhere anyway?
I am Camphor Mageflower, and Lord Blackdark banished Hobbles and I for living an, alternative lifestyle.
What, for being,
No, silly! Hobbles is my familiar.
Oh right, that's like a pet, is it?
More than a pet, we have a magical bond. Our minds and souls are intertwined in a beautiful, penetrating partnership. Lord Blackdark banned all wizards from having familiars. He thought it was creepy.
Sounds a bit overly familiar to me.
Well, yes. We were banished to this hellhole, and now my beautiful Hobbles has been taken from me. I must get him back, no matter what the cost. I can't do this on my own. I need some big, strong lads to help me.
Oh, well...
I heard the goblins talking about some settlers they'd kidnapped from a nearby village. They must be on the other side of this wall. Now, the first problem is how we break through these gates. I think this may be a bit much for even your rippling physique. So how do we get through? Let me think. Aha! Hobbles and I were looking for somewhere warm to snuggle up the other night, and we happened on an old golem. We could use that to bash through the gates. If I remember correctly, it was a McDongle Mark IV, so you'll need to insert a McDongle's gem of rebooting to reset its commands before it will obey you. Now, I've seen a gem of rebooting. Where was that? Ah, yes, the deserted monastery up on White Peak. Watch out for the monks, who found enlightenment by becoming werewolves and now practice were-thu.
You can pick up Folktale on the Steam store now for only $20. That is a fantastic price for a newly released game. Indie. It is wonderful, guys. I suggest you get it, and this gets a Mr. Dude Puppet seal of approval.
It's like Kung Fu, but hairier.